The House's expected vote pass stopgap bill keep government open this afternoon and puts away prevent Congress from closing and preparing ground for wider financing struggle in New Year. If House passes, the Senate will have to approve measure later. In the first major test of his leadership, the newly elected Parliament Speaker Mike Johnson makes an unusual two-stage plan in January and February that will create two new closure dates. If you're just reading, catch the last one the rest of the week. Anything of the first step will be financed until February 2nd. The offer does not contain additional help for Israel or Ukraine. The plan would give more time to negotiate and pass the full-year spending bills to MPs. But the great partisan would make this effort full and complex. Johnson argued that his plan would prevent the Congress from spending a big spending bill in December. MPs immediately from the winter holidaysA scenario that has been played many times before. When it comes to a deadline, Freedom Caucus opposes Johnson's planned short-term financing plan resulted in reaction of some conservatives, which is a dynamic that would force Democrats to pass Democrats because Republican leaders only hold a narrow majority in GOP room. Conservative Home Freedom Caucus, a group of 30 hardliner, received an official position against Johnson's two-part government financing planning. Some conservatives oppose the stopgap bill because he would not apply the deep expenditure cuts. They demand, instead, he would expand the financing at the current levels. The Republican leadership brings the invoice under a procedure known as the suspension of rules, which requires two-thirds majority game to pass. Kristin Wilson of CNN, Annie Grayer and Lauren Fox contributed to this report.